Hello there, and I'm Zachary Corey.
And I'm Liam Bhakta.
And we're here to tell you about our very own calculus book. And a very good place to start is at the very beginning.
Rule 1.
Rule 217. Have all your work done on time.
You lose points in vital knowledge by missing it completely.
Rule 79. Don't just watch videos. Take notes on everything mentioned in each and every video.
Rule 125. Never touch Mr. Hawks' bike. Only he can move it.
It's probably worth more than your life.
Rule 22. Ask questions. Whether or not it's about the big concept or the smallest detail, ask about it.
The only person that will judge you on asking questions is yourself. Just like only you can control how you study with rules 151 and 152.
Rule 151. Use Khan Academy throughout the year to study each topic in depth before the test. Rule 152. Use Learnerator for great AP-style questions. The free account, though, only limits you to a certain number of questions.
Oh, speaking of the AP test, Rule 190. Know the rate of a change of a funnel.
You know, this isn't an English class, so it shouldn't be surprised that Rule 128 is that you should need to use math concepts to explain your answers, not an English paragraph.
Rule 33 is that someone will always ruin the curve.
It's a part of calculus, but everyone knows who you are.
Rule 31. Make sure your calculator is in radian mode, not degree mode.
Radians, good. Degrees, bad.
Rule 13. Don't let your algebra eyes take over your calculus eyes.
Rule 107. Know that you'll never draw a perfect circle.
Oh, Rule 42. There's a timestamp on Google Forms. He knows you submit your answers at 4:20 a.m., not 4:20 p.m.
Rule 66. Posters are friends, not meaningless pieces of paper.
Posters have a lot of information on them, so do not be afraid to look around for them.
Rule 168. Sign chart needed. Don't worry about it. Mr. Hawks will explain that one.
Rule 106. It's pronounced Euler's method, not Euler's method.
And by the way, Rule 107. It's pronounced L'Hôpital's rule, not La Hospital's rule.
Rule 69. Try to come up with unique ways to memorize calculus concepts to make them more easy and fun.
Examples of that include ultraviolet voodoo, piled high, and Grant.
Rule 117. Keep your mind sharp. Solve the riddles, plexers, and chessboards Mr. Hawks keeps on the board.
Rule 76. If Mr. Curtis is your sub, don't be afraid to talk politics.
Rule 113. When finding the interval of convergence, check endpoints. They're worth critical points on both the AP and Hawks tests. Remember that integrals is the sum of an infinite number of things. It's Rule 195.
Rule 199. Bo Keeley is a legend.
Oh, you know what that reminds me of? Rule 2. Live in the moment.
You'll never know the next time you get full credit on a calc problem. So take those babies in and enjoy them.
Rule 220. Math Tutoring Center helps you learn your own problems and get credit for tutoring. Nothing could be better.
Rule 209. Very important, by the way. Never challenge Mr. Hawks to a game of racquetball.
Gonna pull up some stats here for Mr. Hawks. He was Hall of Fame class 2009, won 22 out of 24 national outdoor men's open titles from 1981 to 2005, including 16 consecutive wins from 81 to 96, not to mention he was on the U.S. team multiple times.
You just keep that in the back of your mind. Good luck with that one, by the way.
Now I want you to look at that dollar on the corner of the board. Do not challenge Mr. Hawks for that dollar. You will not win. Hashtag Frankie Rigo.
Frankie, he's the only one to win $1 off Mr. Hawks. The odds are in Mr. Hawks' favor. Don't do it.
Mr. Hawks will always have magic tricks up his sleeve. Rule 48. So enjoy the magic tricks.
Rule 55. Always go to all the AP review sessions that Mr. Hawks leads.
He does it on his own time, and his greatest dream is for all of his students to get 5s.
Rule 89. Know the fundamental theorem of calculus. It's fundamental for a reason, guys.
I guess you could say it was an integral part of calculus. Oh, what a joke.
Okay, Zach. No more math jokes for you, ever.
But why?
Because I said so.
Oh. Want to really differentiate is Rule 26.
Rule 157. Never forget that unit circle. Ever. Rule 10. Never ignore that red packet.
Ever.
That's right.
And Rule 11. Always be prepared for a red packet quiz, or else.
Suffer the consequences. Review each day for a reason, guys. And by the way, don't forget about Rule 180. Jedi Master Yoda. Still better flames than Tupac.